Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the next edition of Laundry Room Confessions. My name is Brianna Bernard. I am a personal trainer, nutrition coach, mental strength, and accountability coach. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about portion sizes. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, what do you eat during the day and how much do you eat at a time? And if you've seen my article in People magazine or Train for Her, I have sort of my day-to-day norm in there. And people are a little bit shocked initially because I eat a lot of times during the day. I typically eat 8 to 10 meals every single day, but the reason that I'm able to do that is because I'm not eating a ton at a time. So if I'm eating breakfast in the morning, my portions are small, and so I'm going to be hungry again in a couple of hours. So if I have breakfast at, let's say 6 when I wake up, I'm hungry again by 9. I'm eating a second breakfast, and then maybe at 11 I'm even eating again, and then I'll have lunch at 12:30 or so. So I wanted to talk to you about portion sizes, and for me personally, I try to stick to measuring and eyeballing things because I don't want to be crazy about, I had a cup and a half of this and a quarter ounce of this, and I don't want to get too nuts with it, because to me, then that makes my perfectionist OCD kick in, and I would rather just be able to eyeball something. But initially, I think it can be really helpful to measure things out. So using measuring cups initially to see, what does an actual cup look like? Because I have always been a person who overate, and maybe I wasn't even eating terrible things sometimes, but I was just eating too much. And so it really helped me to break out the measuring cups and spoons or a food scale and take a look at what a serving looked like. However, if you're a person who doesn't like measuring everything, I highly recommend just using the size of your hand. So you can measure a serving of protein, and this is for me or basically any woman. A man is going to be a little bit different because they're bigger, they need to eat more. But for myself, I always have focused on eating a serving size of protein that is the size of my palm and the thickness. That is one serving of protein, which is about 4 ounces. A serving of vegetables is the size of a fist. So one fist is approximately a cup, give or take. It depends on how you cooked your vegetable. If it's shrunk or if it's raw, it might be larger. So one fist is a vegetable. If you're gonna do a carbohydrate like a grain or beans or fruit, a cupped handful, not this. I wish it was this, but it's just this. So if you're gonna have rice or quinoa or sweet potatoes or berries, a cupped handful is a really good amount to stick to. And then healthy fats is the last category. So a healthy fat would be the size of your thumb, which is super sad. When you think about like an avocado, I could easily eat a whole avocado. Or if I have guacamole, I'm probably eating 6. So I try to stick to a quarter or a half of an avocado when I eat them, because they're really high in calories and I don't need that much fat during my day. And I'm a person who's always counted calories because that's what works best for me. And logging my food was a way that I could count calories and also keep really good track of my portion sizes, because I have to document all of that as I'm logging food. So Lindsay, I know, super sad, wah wah, for all the avocado lovers in the world. It's really a small amount, but it's amazing how full you can feel from adding that to your diet. So for example, I use avocados with my eggs all the time. So I'll make scrambled eggs or egg whites, and then I will put a quarter or a half of an avocado on top, and then I'll add some salsa or hot sauce. And if I'm really getting crazy, maybe I'll throw some black beans on there. And then, you know, that if I don't have it, like there's so many times where I forgot the avocado and you're like, no, it's the most devastating thing ever. And so the days that I forget, I can tell a huge difference that I am so much hungrier before lunch, because my egg avocado concoction tends to happen kind of mid to late morning. I usually eat that at about 10 o'clock every day. So 10 or 11, give or take. So if I skipped the avocado, there's a huge, huge noticeable difference. So if you are trying to fill yourself up without adding in bread or some heavy carbs, or if you've already got 30 grams of protein in your meal, I highly recommend adding some healthy fats. So other healthy fat options would be raw nuts. I eat raw almonds every single day, and I do more than a thumb because come on, man, it's like 5 almonds. So I maybe cheat a little bit there, but I do a quarter cup, and I have to portion them out. I will go to the co-op or go to Lund's and I will buy a big bag of almonds or raw nuts in bulk. But if I take that bag home and I don't portion it out immediately into snack size baggies, I will eat the entire thing in like one day, which is thousands and thousands of calories. So I buy little snack Ziploc baggies, but if you're a person who doesn't want to buy baggies like that, you could also just use little Tupperware containers or glass Pyrex containers if you're trying to be environmentally conscientious. So throw them right away into little containers, and then I keep them in my pantry so I can just grab them and go, whether it's to run to basketball practice with Ty or swimming lessons, or if I'm just needing a quick snack and I know I'm gonna go get groceries and I don't want to go into the grocery store starving. It's such a nice thing to just grab and go. Plus, you always know how many you have left and how many days out you are if you have them all portioned out. So really easy, you guys. Other ways to get healthy fats are to eat the yolk of an egg. And you know, that's something that you may not, if you're having 6 eggs, you may not want to eat all 6 yolks because again, it's just a lot of extra calories. If you eat 1 egg, there are about 17 to 25 calories in an egg white. But if you eat the whole egg, it's more like 75. So there's a big difference there if you're counting calories. So make sure that you are aware of that. So if I'm going to eat a bunch of eggs, maybe 6, I'll throw 1 yolk in sometimes, and that's a great way to get some extra fat in my day, or just using some olive oil or coconut oil, and I use grapeseed oil sometimes also. So those are your healthy fat options. Again, size of a thumb for healthy fats. A cupped handful is a carbohydrate or a fruit or beans, and then your vegetables are going to be a fist. And protein is the same size and thickness of your palm. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna go fold these clothes and hang out with Ty, and I will see you guys next week.